We live in a world increasingly defined by data. Nowhere is this truer than in the realm of geospatial technology, where geographic information systems, GIS, and spatial analysis are revolutionizing how we understand and interact with our planet. From planning sustainable cities to predicting natural disasters, these powerful tools are shaping our world for the better. In this essay, we'll explore the fascinating applications of GIS and spatial analysis across various sectors, highlighting their crucial role in addressing some of the world's most pressing challenges. At its core, GIS is all about visualizing data on a map to reveal patterns and relationships hidden in spreadsheets. Spatial analysis takes this a step further, using location-based data to understand spatial patterns, model potential outcomes, and make informed decisions. Imagine a map that not only shows the location of every tree in a forest but also its species, age, and health. Now, imagine using this data to predict the spread of disease or identify areas for reforestation. By integrating data from various sources such as satellite imagery, sensor networks, and social media, GIS creates a holistic view of our world. This allows us to analyze everything from traffic patterns and crime rates to the distribution of endangered species and the impact of climate change. Cities are the engines of human progress, but they also face significant challenges. Rapid urbanization puts a strain on infrastructure, resources, and the environment. GIS and spatial analysis offer powerful tools for addressing these issues and creating more livable, sustainable urban environments. By analyzing traffic patterns, population density, and land use, planners can optimize transportation networks, reduce congestion, and improve air quality. Furthermore, GIS can help cities become more resilient to natural disasters and the impacts of climate change. By mapping flood zones, earthquake fault lines, and other hazards, planners can identify vulnerable areas and develop strategies for mitigation and response. This might involve designing buildings to withstand earthquakes, creating evacuation routes, or investing in flood defenses. GIS provides the answers to these questions, allowing planners to make data-driven decisions that create more livable, resilient, and sustainable cities for all. In the face of natural disasters, every second counts. From earthquakes and hurricanes to wildfires and floods, these events can cause widespread devastation, disrupting lives, and crippling infrastructure. GIS has emerged as a critical tool for disaster management, helping us prepare for, respond to, and recover from these catastrophic events. With GIS, emergency responders can map the storm's projected path, identify areas at highest risk, and plan evacuation routes. Real-time data from weather satellites and sensor networks can be integrated into the GIS platform, providing a dynamic view of the situation as it unfolds. Once the disaster strikes, GIS continues to play a vital role in coordinating relief efforts. Search and rescue teams can use GIS maps to locate survivors, assess damage, and identify areas in need of immediate assistance. Relief organizations can use the same maps to track the distribution of aid, ensuring that resources reach those who need them most. By providing a clear picture of the situation, GIS helps communities rebuild stronger and more resilient than before. Protecting our planet's fragile ecosystems is one of the most pressing challenges of our time. From deforestation and pollution to climate change and biodiversity loss, the threats to our environment are complex and interconnected. GIS and spatial analysis provide powerful tools for monitoring environmental change, understanding its impacts, and developing effective conservation strategies. By integrating data from satellites, aerial imagery, and ground-based sensors, scientists and conservationists can gain a comprehensive understanding of environmental systems and how they are changing. This information is crucial for developing effective conservation policies. For example, GIS can be used to identify critical habitats for endangered species, prioritize areas for protection, and monitor the effectiveness of conservation efforts. It can also be used to track the illegal wildlife trade, identify sources of pollution, and assess the impact of climate change on ecosystems. Citizen science initiatives are increasingly using GIS to engage the public in environmental monitoring and conservation efforts. By collecting data on everything from bird sightings to water quality, citizens are helping to create a more detailed and accurate picture of the health of our planet. Public health officials face the daunting task of protecting populations from disease outbreaks, managing chronic illnesses, and ensuring access to healthcare services. GIS has emerged as an invaluable tool in this domain, helping to map disease patterns, track the spread of outbreaks, and allocate resources effectively. By mapping disease cases, healthcare providers can identify hotspots, track the movement of infected individuals, and deploy resources to where they are needed most. GIS is also used to address chronic health issues, such as heart disease, cancer, and asthma. By mapping the geographic distribution of these conditions, public health officials can identify environmental factors that may contribute to their prevalence. This information can then be used to develop targeted interventions such as public awareness campaigns, community health programs, and environmental remediation efforts. By mapping the location of healthcare facilities, public transportation routes, and population density, planners can identify areas with limited access to care. This information can then be used to develop strategies for improving healthcare access, such as establishing new clinics, expanding transportation options, or implementing telehealth programs. The adage location, location, location has long been a mantra in the business world. Today, GIS is transforming this principle into a data-driven science, providing businesses with the tools to make smarter decisions about where to locate, operate, and market their products and services. GIS can help them identify the optimal location based on factors such as population density, demographics, competition, and accessibility. By analyzing foot traffic patterns, they can determine the best placement for the store within a shopping center or on a particular street. Logistics and transportation companies rely heavily on GIS to optimize delivery routes, track shipments in real time, and manage their fleets efficiently. By analyzing traffic conditions, weather patterns, and other variables, they can minimize transportation costs, reduce delivery times, and improve customer satisfaction. By analyzing demographic data, consumer spending habits, and even social media activity, businesses can target their marketing efforts to the most receptive audiences. Feeding a growing global population while minimizing the environmental impact of agriculture is one of the greatest challenges facing humanity. Precision agriculture, powered by GIS and other geospatial technologies, offers a promising solution by enabling farmers to make data-driven decisions that optimize crop yields while minimizing resource use. By using sensors, drones, and satellite imagery, farmers can collect precise data on soil conditions, plant health, and even microclimates within their fields. This data is then analyzed using GIS to create detailed maps that guide farming practices. For example, a farmer can identify areas of a field that are deficient in nitrogen and apply fertilizer only to those areas, reducing waste and minimizing runoff into waterways. Similarly, irrigation systems can be controlled with precision, delivering water only where and when it is needed. By optimizing resource use, farmers can lower their operating costs and increase their profitability. Moreover, the data collected can be used to improve crop varieties, develop more sustainable farming practices, and ensure the long-term viability of agriculture. History is often seen as a linear narrative, but the reality is far more complex and interconnected. GIS is revolutionizing the study of the past by allowing archaeologists and historians to analyze spatial patterns in historical data, revealing hidden connections and shedding new light on the forces that have shaped our world. By plotting archaeological sites, historical records, and even ancient texts on digital maps, researchers can identify patterns and relationships that would be impossible to discern through traditional methods. For example, GIS has been used to map the Roman road network, revealing the extent of the empire's infrastructure and its impact on the development of Europe. It has also been used to analyze the distribution of ancient settlements, shedding light on trade patterns, social structures, and the impact of environmental factors on human societies. GIS is not just a tool for studying the distant past. It can also be used to analyze more recent historical events, such as the spread of diseases, the impact of industrialization, or the growth of cities. The field of geospatial technology is constantly evolving, driven by advancements in related fields such as artificial intelligence, AI, big data analytics, and cloud computing. These innovations are pushing the boundaries of what's possible with GIS, enabling us to extract even greater insights from location-based data and address increasingly complex challenges. AI algorithms can analyze vast amounts of geospatial data in real time, identifying patterns and anomalies that would be impossible for humans to detect. The integration of big data analytics with GIS is another game changer. By combining traditional geospatial data with information from sources such as social media, online transactions, and sensor networks, we can create a much richer and more nuanced understanding of the world around us. Cloud-based GIS platforms make it easier than ever for individuals, businesses, and governments to access powerful geospatial tools and data without the need for expensive hardware or software installations. This is democratizing access to geospatial technology, empowering a new generation of users to explore, analyze, and visualize the world around them. While GIS may seem like a highly specialized technology, the reality is that it's already deeply integrated into our daily lives. From the navigation apps we use to find our way around town to the social media platforms we use to connect with friends, location-based services powered by GIS are shaping our experiences in countless ways. By using GPS technology to pinpoint our location and accessing vast databases of points of interest, these apps provide us with a wealth of information at our fingertips. Social media platforms are also increasingly incorporating location-based features. We can now share our location with friends, tag photos with the places we visit, and even discover nearby events and activities. Beyond these consumer applications, location-based services are also being used in innovative ways to improve public safety, enhance transportation systems, and even personalize healthcare. As GIS technology continues to evolve, we can expect location-based services to play an even more prominent role in our lives, shaping the way we interact with the world around us. From mapping our cities to protecting our planet, GIS and spatial analysis are transforming the way we understand and interact with the world. These powerful tools are helping us address some of the most pressing challenges facing humanity, from climate change and natural disasters to urbanization and public health. As geospatial technology continues to evolve, driven by innovations in AI, big data, and cloud computing, its potential to improve our lives and shape a more sustainable future is limitless. Whether we're planning sustainable cities, responding to emergencies, conserving our environment, or simply finding our way home, GIS and spatial analysis provide us with the tools to make sense of the world around us. As we move into a future defined by data and technology, these geospatial tools will become even more indispensable, empowering us to create a more informed, equitable, and sustainable world for all. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos on GIS and spatial analysis.